Got him that I think it's got the 3 dots.
Yeah, it's setting it up as we speak.
Yeah, it takes a little while. But when you get on
We're
YouTube, make
live.
sure you mute it. Mute
We're
YouTube.
live.
Yeah.
Because that'll that screws stuff up too. Get the feedback, you know. Heidi ho!
So we are live. I don't see anybody in the chat.
Uh Join the club.
I don't know if you're actually live or not here. I thought you were.
Well, I'm
Once
seeing
you
it on
got
the
it up.
screen.
No, okay. Now it's just me, just my
Double
crap
legs.
acting stupid then.
Why do only good shirts only come in double, triple X? They have 4X.
There we go. Now I see people.
There we go.
It's enough to piss the Pope off. That one's only an extra large. I guess they really don't have any fat military people.
You're not invisible, Nathan. I see you now.
We have no fat invisible people. Invisible. We have no fat military people.
Things is not working according to plan.
When does it? It's a badass shirt right there, man. Wow, look at the RC.
Especially all this rain that's rattling a little tin building.
Well, that's not good.
Welcome in, nothing stock.
I don't even have no place to go mudding. It does rain.
Welcome in,
Donna.
John.
Okay, green. That's cool right there if it was just not a pullover.
What's that?
Hmm?
I was reading something.
I'm looking on shirts. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Some military shirts are cool, but they don't come in over 3X. My
What do you
fat ass.
what do you what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for another shirt for the inside the house.
Oh, just like a t-shirt,
Like this flannel.
like a
I went to Walmart. They'd only have 3X, and none of them fit anymore. It's weird, but this one's a 3X and it fits. But I bought it like, I don't know, 10 years ago. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have like 2 flannel shirts.
What's going
Welcome
on,
in,
Guru?
Guru. Welcome in, Dennis.
Hey, Guru Dennis.
Dennis in the chat.
Hey, James.
I'm gonna go check this out. So this.
James in the chat. Got Kurt from California joining in. Welcome in, Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
What's up? What's up?
Opening Amazon.
Duckman was laughing at you, Kurt.
I know. I told him I was gonna eat him for fucking dinner. So next time I
That's what
see him,
you
he's
get.
gonna be on my dinner plate.
He's right here. He's like, that's what you get for buying a battery.
What's up, James?
Get your truck yet, James? Or is that tomorrow?
Guru.
Let's see here.
I was
Nothing
watching
but
your
stock.
video earlier today, Kurt, and that lot's pretty cool.
Yeah, I hope it stays that way for a while.
Yeah.
So I even took my little mini capper over there and crawled on those rocks. Said I ain't getting no
What's going on,
tree.
Alex?
What did you have to do? Where'd you drop that? It was a drop off, Kurt?
Donna, how you doing?
That dog sign?
Oh, the dog sign? Yeah, that was more worried about the gun sign than the dog sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it a goat trail because I had to take the little flatbed pickup and a little trailer, go up there and deliver.
Yeah, I kind of noticed you weren't in your big truck there.
Yeah.
That's when you were driving your RC too?
Appreciate
No.
that, Guru.
No, the RC was on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
WV Redneck, what's happening?
What the hell is it?
Yeah, I watched James's video. There's little crawlers or little 24s that follow the leader just a little while ago.
Yeah, I just got home. I haven't got a chance to really look at much of anybody's stuff yet today.
I was working on a car out there and just I had the TV on, so I didn't leave any comments or nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, and everybody's we were watching live stream takeover on Wednesday nights from all the big channels.
Yeah, Wednesday's a tough night to compete with. But most people in here don't watch those guys that much anyways, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 13. Big shout out to the 13 in the house.
Well, can't ask for any more except for 14.
I don't even have nothing open here.
Yeah,
Man, if that was camouflage.
I did set it there, okay.
I appreciate that, Nathan. I seen all the shout outs on Facebook. Coffee Cup, what's up?
Coffee Cup, what's happening? I'll buy a couple pieces here real quick.
I'm gonna have to go back to writing down people's names. I can't remember the actual name to go with the channel name.
Welcome in, Brian.
Come on, be some camouflage.
Shire Ice RC.
Welcome in, Brian.
You guys got anything going there? Or what did I say, Brian? Jason? Sorry, Jason.
Jason. I knew that.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Brian.
Because we give Brian Pepper, Peeper, that I call him Pepper, and give him a hard time about.
Brian Peeper.
Yeah.
Those are coming
What's
in
going
now.
on in the world of RC today?
I don't know. I just seen Guru just drop the short of the Grom.
What
New-
Grom?
The brushless one. I guess everybody's got them now, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. They were all brushless before, so people switched them right away.
Well,
That's
I'm
why
talking that 223 or what the hell ever it
I
is.
didn't say
if you already had
women's.
one, why would you buy another one?
Nathan, it looks
Wow,
good.
it's
And
heavy.
it looked really top heavy, but it performed really well. So I was kind of surprised about it.
Voodoo, welcome in.
Voodoo RC, what's up?
Nice to see you, Dan.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Welcome in,
Yeah.
Voodoo. Y'all don't forget that I have not bought running. And
That's not the same Voodoo. Is it?
if you type shout out in the
Voodoo
chat,
RC.
it will leave a link to your channel.
No. Isn't he RC Voodoo? No, Voodoo. What's his channel? It's not the same channel.
It's bullshit.
See what pops up. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's RC Voodoo because it's Dan.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, that's why I was all confused. I'm all, no, that doesn't look right.
Yeah. Well, you see that name, and I haven't seen that name often. Easy mistake.
Oh yeah, been a little while.
Yeah.
What's up, Dennis?
Dennis, I see you in chat.
Voodoo RC. I'm returning to RC. I raced as a kid, huh? Cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Jump back in. Get your bank account ready. Oh.
I put camouflage sweaters for men, and it's all these are women. Like, what the fuck?
Man, I feel like a woman. Oh,
What?
hey, that's when I walk in. That's what I say when I walk into the women's restroom. You gotta
And
go. You gotta
you
go.
just confirmed my saying about people from California, Kurt. The land of fruits and nuts that grows vegetables.
Lots of it. So you eat our nuts. What are we doing here?
Just gonna hang out and chat long day.
Everybody's just hanging out on the chat.
Don't be a sissy.
That's right.
We good to that, Dennis. We would prefer to have that old mug on screen and
Wow.
whatnot.
B7s are nice vehicles, Voodoo.
Because these
What's he
four
got,
guys
Tom?
here is kind of ugly.
What's that?
What has he got?
An Associated B7.
Oh,
Nice. They make good vehicles.
So how come KBRC 13 don't never top shout out in chat?
Because
because I don't know how to.
RC13 doesn't know how to read.
Mm,
I don't know how to type.
That's why you never see him
Machete
in
don't know how to
chat.
type.
In chat at all. He won't. If he's not
Yeah,
on the
hardly.
screen, he's not in the chat. That's for sure.
Hey, what do you think when videos are watched by him? All you get is emojis.
Voodoo, I agree, buddy. Yeah, he's got to go. I think he's done though. I think his term's coming up.
Yep, they'll put him right back in there. You know they.
No, I think he's done. He can't go back in.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
What is it? 8 or 12 years or something like that for governor?
Yeah, I can't remember, but he's on his last. He's on his last one.
I think it's 12. I think it is.
Anybody know what to look out for buying a 1.9 4-wheel steer Capra? The servos are junk, and when you replace them, keep in mind that they come stock with a 23 tooth spline, and
Mm-hmm.
a standard servo is 25, so you have to replace the servo horn too.
Mm-hmm.
They're all plastic, anyways. I think, aren't they?
Yeah, they're plastic.
Yeah. Amazon special's better than what's in it, probably.
And you'll probably have to
Couple.
file down your Amazon servo horn.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Mine hits. I replaced the servos front and back on mine, and both servo horns hit the diff housing.
Pat House, how you doing?
Welcome in, Pat.
Yeah, I didn't buy the 4-wheel. I bought the old one, the front wheel. I ripped mine completely apart. I didn't even put it on the rocks and tore it all apart and put all new stuff in it. It still
Yeah,
hasn't seen a rock yet.
I took mine out of the box, put a Vader skid under it,
Yeah.
using 1800 kV SE motor in it. Opened the dig up, the Flysky receiver in it, put new servos in it, new servo horns, and it's on a set of Tusk with Proline fuel stage phones, and it still hadn't seen the rocks yet.
Yeah, I dumped all sorts of money into mine too, like that.
Hey, Redneck, did you put a washer in behind your servo
What's up, Rock Wolf? How you doing?
as your spacer?
Welcome
I
in.
didn't.
What's that?
I didn't know. Had one of those dual servo horns that gives you the two different locations.
Mm-hmm.
I just moved it to the closest one to the spur gear and took a Dremel and filed the bottom half of it off. What's going on, Jim? Welcome in.
Welcome in, Rock. X15s.
That thing's all mofoed out.
I don't really keep up with what's new in the world, but I think John does, don't you, John? Traxxas got a new truck. Red Cat got a new truck.
Red Cat's got a new truck. You know, things are coming out.
It's Christmas time.
Things are coming out next or in 2-3 weeks, before and after Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, it's about to get nuts.
What's up, Tank?
Everybody should be dropping stuff pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, how's it going?
What's going on, Keyshawn? Dirk is in the house. Psycho Garage.
Welcome in, Dirk. Welcome in,
Hey,
Tank.
Hey, Dirk.
Hey, Dirk. Mhm.
So you got all the you got the new bodies for the 24, the Lexuses, and it's everything's coming out. The Micro Bs are out, you know. And
Yeah, I
brushless
got the.
Groms are coming out.
They have a new base camp too. Just came out.
Yep, base camp.
Yeah, I have seen the base camp.
Decisions.
The mini max. The mini max. Everyone's like, come on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting, like I said, that's the 29th. That's the 29th of
Yeah, it ain't out
November.
yet, right?
What's up, G
Hey,
Carter?
It is not out yet. Wow.
Where are you at,
So
Voodoo?
he's in. I think he said California. That
Oh,
are all wearing Kelly.
that'd be easy to get parts then. Well, not easy, but they'd be mailed to you. They're
And I'm
only in
saying that's what
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Dirk.
Dirk's the man. You got to give Dirk a wrench. He does all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
He's fast. Josh, what's up?
What's going on, Josh? Indiana. Voodoo is in Indiana. No, I'm just going to tell you, I've got a new
Oh, okay.
appreciation for people from Indiana today and yesterday. You're welcome, Jim.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be cheaper there, Pat. That's for sure. Cost wise, I don't know about build wise. We'll have to see that.
I had a group of men and women from Indianapolis, Indiana, come in yesterday, just out of the blue, didn't know them, to work on trees and clean up and put a tarp over my roof, pin it down good, because it's pouring the rain here today. Squirrel, welcome in, Squirrel.
Welcome in.
Hank has snuck in the chat down there.
Yeah, while nobody was looking, I tried to sneak in. Did it work?
What's up, Squirrel? How you doing?
Yeah, right. All right, Voodoo. You're not too far from me. I'm just up here in Battle Creek, Michigan, so still a couple hours away, but
Red Cat should send EXO other release to test. Yeah, he wasn't really a big Red Cat fan until he went live. Or
Yeah, supposedly it's not too fast right now.
what?
That new Red Cat monster truck.
Yeah, it's like 6 miles an hour. Huh. Yeah, it won't even jump. That's why that video that they made is kind of funny as you see it. It has to be the perfect jump to get some air.
Down the hill.
Yeah, down the hill and straight up in the air.
Down the hill in neutral.
Huh.
What's it called? Gravity RC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow
Slow
hopper.
hopper, kid's toy. Yeah, it needs a lot of little stuff to. So it's small too compared to like the Traxxas one. I know the Traxxas one's pretty slow too, but like the LMT, the mini LMT,
it puts
like
they're quick.
it's like 2 or 3 sizes bigger than the Red Cat.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the Red Cat's tiny, man. They did a comparison on the one, and it's like this small A little 24 scale one.
Really?
Yeah,
tell you.
it's more 124 scale than 118 scale. That's for sure.
When I got to looking at red cats, I thought that Ascent was the ugliest thing I had ever laid eyes on.
I actually liked it.
And I purchased one anyway
Huh.
with the intention of putting like a cliffhanger body on it, get rid of their ugly body. And I play with that darn thing more than I do any other truck I've got.
Hey, Nick, welcome in. It's a
And
soapbox RC Red Cat. Yeah, that is quite boxy.
Huh.
yeah, but it just goes. It works.
Nick B, what's up?
What's going on, Nick? Welcome in.
Welcome in, G Carter.
Yeah, pretty much, Redneck. They say it's not. The one guy was saying it's nothing like the 18, but yeah, no, it's the same size. A lot of the same parts.
Jim says it's modeled after a Datsun.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I can kind of see that because I back in the day I had a like a 1970 Datsun pickup, ugly little thing, but it was sure was dependable. Back in the good old days when you could buy a 1-to-1 truck for $100, $150 and drive it home.
Yeah. You gotta look at that red cat truck.
What's going on you in Canada, Tank?
Oh, nothing much. No more Tamiya paint.
Huh. That kind of sucks, but I don't know. I think I like the car paint now that Dennis got me hooked on that.
Okay.
Go to the auto parts store and get that spray stuff and then use the auto parts paint. Works
What
good.
adhesive
Yeah, that
stuff? Or
What is it?
yeah.
Adhesion promoter
Yeah,
with
the
it?
promoter. Yeah.
don't crack?
No, not yet. Well, I haven't run into a wall yet with it, but
Right, right.
yeah, it works good. I just did it on the crawler, the my
Your buggy, Volkswagen?
Vanquish. No, the other one,
Oh,
the blue one. So and it comes out nice.
Yeah, Voodoo. I've seen some
Yeah.
videos of places in West Virginia that I'd love to get a truck on.
There's a lot of places, no matter where you go, you just happen to walk into some park or something or other and say, "Oh, oh, oh,"
Yeah.
you know.
Uh, around here, you know, we got the river, but it's the same old rocks all the time. Then we've got
Mm.
people that own some property and they've built trails on it, so you've got good trail days. But as far as going to a park, they don't even allow you to run an RC car in our parks anymore.
Yeah, it's hard here in California, man. You go to state parks, you're like,
Oh, I'm not even talking state parks. I'm talking like city park. You know.
There is a spot like it's 5 miles from here called Camp Croft State Park, and it's an old military base from the 70s that's closed down, and they have some awesome spots. We got horse trails and all of that
Mhm.
stuff, but they won't let you bring an RC car in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't get it sometimes. It's like, like a kid or people walking on it doing more damage than our little crawler RC will.
yeah. This thing is
Or
880 acres of trails and lakes. They've even got a gun range.
but then again, you can understand the other side of it too. Yeah, sure, me and you might not do anything stupid, but who knows about Tony down the street?
Yeah,
You know?
they they pretty strict
Crawling
in
Chris, how you doing?
uh,
Welcome in, Chris,
welcome, Chris.
my my coworker.
Yeah, Dirk. That's why I said yet. Huh.
Uh,
I know that'd be nice. All that. We have a 1-to-1 about 15 minutes. Nah, I wouldn't even say 15 minutes, 10 minutes away from me.
Oh, I want to get a
Hollister
camouflage
Hills.
kilt.
It's like costs like $5 to get in there.
yeah,
Oh, they only have them 42. Dadgummit. That'd have been cool.
the that Camp Croft has 4 live on the premise park rangers, and I mean, got fancy pickup trucks. They ride around all day long. We've got 2 campgrounds, and each campground has a guest host that lives on site, and they run the little office and stuff.
Too old.
And you can't get away with nothing.
Chris is
All you new guys coming in to chat, you'll type shout out, follow James's RC uh, lead, and put just shout out in the chat.
I
Nightbot
got
will drop a link to your channel.
some kind of weird background. It's weird. Looks like concrete.
Ooh.
Me. Oh, I'm not what's going on?
Were you talking
Right?
about the tan box on your computer screen, probably?
Yeah, I'm not full screen.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
Yeah, he's got a weird background on his.
He's got a background on there. That's why.
How'd you manage that there, Redneck?
Manage what?
Putting a background in the background.
Oh, it's on my background.
The template.
My
I mean, it's on my
oh,
computer.
you're talking about the desert scene in the background?
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
I can't get full screen.
I mean, you can't get full screen.
I got the background. I usually don't have any background. I can just see you guys.
Oh
When I
no,
click the little
he's got
box
it.
up here.
He's got it set up this way, Keith.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
You can
set the
only.
background for the chat. It's just for us though. It's not.
Yeah,
I was
we
gonna
can.
say it's a regular back screen for YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't show on the live itself.
That's
It
true. On
just
the YouTube, it's just black.
No.
Yeah.
So people don't
Casitas,
even know what the heck we're talking about.
welcome in.
Well, I'm gonna have to look into this.
Okay, Tank.
This is just
Showing off his
up.
avatar.
Yeah.
'Cause
And now I'm in San Francisco.
he knows we can't. Uh,
Yeah, he knows we can't avatar.
That's supposed to be Keith.
Yeah.
There you go, Keith.
I need a mohawk though.
Yeah, that's the only thing is anything of a hairstyle that I could have gotten that would be even remotely close.
Yeah. Right, bastards.
Yeah, I'll
Thanks
turn
for
it off.
thinking of me, John.
I did
y'all
that the
hear all
other
that
day.
rain in the background? This
No.
tin can.
Nope.
No.
No, noise canceling is awesome on Zoom. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sean can hear my video when I'm playing something.
That, yes. Well, if it's music or voice, voice will come through.
It's like me talking right here and tapping this screwdriver on my table. Do you hear the screwdriver tapping on the table, or do you hear my voice?
Just your voice.
Yeah.
What's going
Big
on, big
boys,
boys?
toys. What's happening?
Uh, yeah, y'all have noise canceling,
Yes.
but I
Yeah.
have bell tone Hear Max, and if you break wind, I can hear it. Except for tonight, because all I can hear is this torpedo rain. It does have a setting that I can turn off, or a frequency I can turn off, and it cuts the printers off, but it doesn't work with the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Big fire in California. I'm not totally surprised by that.
There you go, Keith.
And now I can't see anything. Oh, yeah.
You can have a
Stormtrooper duck.
stormtrooper duck. Play with Duckman.
Yeah. I like the stormtroopers. You print anything you want, Tank. I got something for you.
Voodoo asked him how he had the Creighton 6S.
Yeah, I just ran it this weekend. Things
Oh,
are
yeah.
a blast. I love it. It's my favorite car.
It's fault. You really send it really hard, or
Hmm?
you send it super hard there, Kurt?
Did I
Yeah, for
send it
about 3
super hard?
minutes, right?
Yeah. Tell the battery died on it. Fucking junk ass battery. That's what I get for buying a used battery.
That's right. You got to listen to
Is
Duckman once in a while.
Stupid.
that what you was running? Was a Creighton?
Yeah, there's a Creighton 6S. Yeah, EXB. They don't even make that no more.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's what the BLX now or something like that.
Yeah, they come all ready to run now.
Yeah.
Which yeah, I got the Max 6 in there with a 1650 kV motor. That thing is just a beast.
Now my buddy's got one of the Crate 8 RTRs, and he can't keep a rear shock tower in it. Every time he brings it out, he folds the shock tower or loses a pin in it.
Uh, well, that sucks, man. Hopefully you guys stay safe down there.
You guys know if that Stampede had problems with the shock caps
On what?
on the Traxxas Stampede, and
Yeah,
plastic shock caps would
the
pop out?
plastic, the plastic
Yeah,
shock, the plastic shock caps, and
yeah.
then shock shafts are absolute garbage.
Yeah.
But I wonder if does the
Which
Max would do that? The Mini
no, because
Max
the mini Max is going to be aluminum shocks.
gonna have aluminum shocks on it.
Yeah, it's
Or,
going to
or
have the
those
GTR shocks on it already.
the guitars. You put the guitar tires on there, Carter.
Upgraded shocks
Those are
already.
nice.
Mhm.
Lowered it
But
down probably a little
the
bit.
shocks that you're talking about, Keith, you might as well replace the entire shock body and get aluminum caps
Oh
and put
yeah,
aluminum caps on all of them.
they were all done already. I
Yeah.
replaced them all a long time ago. I was just wondering if the Mini Max, you know, was like that.
Yeah. No, it has the better shocks on it right out of the box.
Because then there's nothing need to upgrade.
There's
Just break something.
Yeah, and heck, even with as big and as hard as I've sent mine, the only different thing that's in mine's a different ESC and a different motor.
Yeah.
I haven't even upgraded from a stock servo
Well,
in
I mean,
mine.
like
I beat the absolute crap out of the Max, and I know people that beat the absolute crap out of the X Max
I'm
without
gonna
any upgrades.
probably get the Mini Max from my niece. And
Hmm.
it's like the first time I jumped the Stampede, the shock towers fell off. The shock caps fell off. And it's like, oh, what the fuck? So I was just wondering,
It's going to be the better shocks.
it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, Keith. It's going to be a miniature version.
Of them?
Let me get this background off here. Now I should turn the wrong one off. Yeah, it's going to be a miniature version of this.
Aluminum ones. Yeah.
You got an X Max?
No, this is a Max.
Oh, that's a Max. Looks big in your hand.
Oh yeah. Well, Max is a big truck.
Well, yeah, but it looks big in your hand.
Mm.
Crawling Chris, yeah. Everybody's waiting for that thing to come in.
Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to put headphones on to isolate out that rain.
Pre-order that thing, probably.
I have never bashed before. Bashing's a blast, man.
Yeah.
I like the street bash. Just go as fast as I can up and down the street until I hit a
Oh,
curb.
Or until you
kind
battery
of like
dash.
that last video when me and my buddy were along the power line. We are just ripping them up through a power line and up
Yeah,
over a power pole.
Wait
like I
till
did
you
with
run
that
out of
Creighton, just on that
juice.
flat dirt like that. I love doing that.
Till
Yeah.
you run out of
I mean,
juice.
don't
And
get
I
me
said,
wrong. I like to jump them every once in a while too, but
well, I said that Mojave was just eating that terrain up.
I did like them 360 donuts you were doing, Kurt. I
right
was
there.
seeing like,
Yeah,
like, oh man, I wish you'd do some more of them. Love fucking donuts.
the Max 10 and nice. The wrestler, I got a wrestler too. That
Yeah, Nathan, I know the feeling exactly.
Do you got the 140 amp Max 10 or the 80 amp Max 10?
that's the one I give. I just give it to anybody and let play with. Man, here, take it and beat the crap out of it because the parts cost like $2 to fix.
Got the Max 10.
No,
No,
no, no,
the
the Russell.
Rustler, my what's the other one? That Traxxas
The
Slash.
Bandit, the
Two-wheel
Bandit.
Slash
drive
Stampede.
Slash. I let everybody at work
Yeah.
just drive the crap out of those two just because they're so cheap to work on.
Yeah.
Here, put a battery in it and go do whatever you want to do with it. Just don't hold it full throttle for 10 minutes. That's all.
Mhm.
Blow up the tires. Oh, the Turtle Atar is a metal Relarlo Omni Terminator. Oh, those are nice rigs. Problem is the parts. I heard a lot of people, Harley on the scale news, he said he pulled all his videos from Relarlo.
Oh yeah.
I guess a lot of guys are. All the creators that have been doing Relarlo, they pulled all their videos because they're
Why?
customer service.
Oh.
I don't know how I got from sweaters to camouflage kilts, but yeah. Capes.
I went
What's
the two motor Relarlo, nice.
what is going
Those look
on, Mitchell
nice.
Minor?
Oh wow, this thing is freaking cool.
Mitchell.
You know, that's somebody that I don't have any contact info on.
You got to send him an email, otherwise he's not going to get it.
I don't even have his email.
Oh, it's on my email list that I
That'd
sent
keep my
you.
head warm.
Mitchell, it can't be the old fart bingo. Dennis isn't here. Parts are hard to get. Yes. Huh. That's the problem about the Relardos. Very nice cars. They make very good cars. It's just the part support is long waits. Oh, and they're not getting paid for their affiliate link. Oh, see, I didn't hear that part, Josh. That's why they're pulling all their stuff. Red
I
Cat is
hear,
awesome for customer support.
yeah, I was gonna say I hear their customer
Yes.
support's top
Yes.
Yeah,
notch.
they did Sarge good.
Yeah.
They
They
really did
twice he
Sarge
broke
good.
his
Yep.
chassis and they sent him out brand new chassis.
Yep.
And
Both
they sent
times.
him two
Yep.
replacements, I think.
Yeah, he said it
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Better get out of this Robin Hood stuff.
Well, sort of G Carter, sort of American support. They are in California after all. California's the new America, right, Kurt?
What was that?
California is the new America.
We are America. What are you talking
It's a
about?
country all to itself.
Of course.
Jose.
We don't like you. You don't like us. Yeah, I've been hearing that on Red Cat, right? Get the Everest 10, yeah. At full
It
tilt in
wasn't
the
for,
driveway. Broke the link.
it wasn't for you guys out in California though. The rest of us had starved to death.
Definitely wouldn't get your fruit, your vegetables, that's for sure. Y'all from Mexico.
Pico. Bingo.
So I live in the salad, but they call it the salad bowl.
Yeah.
It don't look like you live in the salad bowl.
Dan's RC, what's up?
Welcome in, Dan.
What's going on, Dan?
And
Is that DNA Records? That's a new
wow,
one
I
I
only
haven't
got
seen before.
$519 in Amazon.
Nah, Nick B, he ain't that fast.
That's not a zip. Take that off.
What's he at? What was it? 167 or was it 172
Yes.
or something like
No,
that?
I think it's like 168 or something like that.
Yeah.
Carl and Chris, that Ascent Fusion is well worth the money.
It depends on what you're gonna buy a used one for, but yeah, they're good vehicles.
Yeah, but their body looks bad. That's what Redneck said.
Well, welcome in DNA Records. I saw he broke 150 months ago. Yeah, he's up there. He keeps climbing the ladder, Nick. He's gonna get there one day. He just I think it's that little road that he's on. 174. It is. Wow.
And so I couldn't remember. I thought it was over 160, 68 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
174.
He's
All
really
right, you're fast now, Mitchell. You're
he's
fast.
really got that thing cooking.
What Mitch get? 170 something?
174.
174? Oh yeah, that's
That's kind of debatable there, Nathan. The axial 3-gear's been around forever. A lot of
It's
people
almost
complain about the noise.
Yeah, but it's
And
almost indestructible. You're
it's
gonna have a
almost,
bearing. You're gonna have a bearing go before you have a gear go.
yeah. And Red Cat's got plastic gears in the transmission, so they have an upgrade kit to put metal gears in it, but it ships with plastic.
That's it. 168 on the hobby wing motor. That's where you got stuck at that one. That's what I was thinking. I thought that was your fastest, but it was just the fastest for that motor. Even the Fusion, huh? The Red Cat gears are plastic.
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
that's why it's probably the cost wise. That's why it's a little cheaper.
Now, on the latest release of that Fusion, they have made some improvements. The little screw and the knuckles out on the front axle that everybody released videos where you needed to pull it out, Loctite it, put it back in. They have pinned those now permanent. They don't come apart.
Welcome to the RC world there, Dan's. I think all of us want all of them. I know I do.
Me too.
My wife is always yelling at me. No. Otherwise, I would have them all. We'd be broke.
Me and my wife have an understanding so far.
Not mine. I'm done. I'm done for the year.
Yeah, Nathan, your local guy's right that the axial is definitely more durable. I mean, that's why it's been around forever.
Yeah.
They get noisy. People complain about it, but they still work.
Yeah, damn, we are here for you. Voodoo Limitless. Yes. Buy it. Buy it. You'll
I
have
think
a
he's talking about.
blast.
I think he was talking to Mitch. What
Oh,
Mitch was running.
oh. I think it's a Hobao.
Yeah, it says of the Limitless, the Habao, and the Typhon.
Yeah.
What is it? 227. I think the record is right now.
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if it went up to that or not.
Oh, 224.
224.
224.
That's it. Let's say.
I knew it was somewhere around there.
McCoy. Unofficially.
Yeah.
I
As
wonder
they
how
would
long it'd
say.
be before Jersey hits 225.
He needs to get a better stretch of land.
50 miles an hour at that speed takes a lot.
Yeah. They're cool cars.
Yeah, we trying to convert Mitchell into a crawler. We done got Kurt. The bug has bit him.
I've had crawlers. I just was like last on my priority list. That's why my wife gets mad because I switch so much. I'm racing, bashing, crawling.
Is it the trans or did the screw back out of the diff gears? Because that's a problem for red cats. I got to take a break, fellas.
Right?
Y'all play nice. I know
Yeah,
you will.
Mitchell. Isn't that
So
where you
how
got your
the
top
weather where
speed
you
at?
guys are at?
What was that, Tank?
Where's the how's the weather where you guys are at?
It's pouring the rain here.
It's about 53 here. Windy.
The boats. If I had a lake around me, I'd probably have a boat.
Yeah, the only problem is you need a boat to save your boat.
I know, right? And then a boat to save that boat.
I got that now. I just don't have time.
Minus the 116 Scout Basher. I know it's James, that's what gets so expensive because you buy the bashers cost a lot to fix when you're bashing them. Because you break more than one piece. And same with racing. When you're racing, you crash into a wall or someone crashes into you and you're usually breaking more than one little piece, you know?
Yeah, like I said, at least with the two-wheel drive slashes, when I hit the wall, it's usually if I want to go through the car and do it correctly, it's all the hinge pins on that whole entire side of the car
Oh yeah.
are getting replaced because they're twisted.
Yeah. Nick B, you're probably right. Yeah. If I could find I found a nice dirt patch, but we're doing construction there, so it's only like a Sunday thing that you can go to or after hours. Right. Yeah, if you can hit that in Jersey, man, that'd be awesome, Mitch. But see, now it's crawling season because it's starting to rain. Get a little snow here and there. Probably not in Jersey, but the new boats flip over. Yeah, not all the time, Voodoo. Huh.
Oh, the soft writing are doing pretty decent. As long as you got your top lid shut right.
Well, it's, yeah, they collect a lot of water and they won't flip back over. Always cracked me up that you had to put it and screw it all back on, and then you had to take tape and tape it all up to secure it from water leaking in. Yeah, indoor crawler course season. Not here in Cali. We can go outside and play.
Yeah, indoor crawler season, indoor race season.
Yeah, everything's indoors now, hopefully, if everyone's got that kind of stuff. If it is raining, I'll head down to San Jose. Go play in their crawler course. They charge $10 down there for all day. I was working on my UTB Capra before I came in here. So I'll drive shaft, the pin slid out of it. So I took the portal gears all apart and cleaned them all up. And crimped it together with pliers. So hopefully that'll stay for another couple of runs till I can buy a new one. I know that sucks too, the dark. Yeah, go get your lights out, Mitchell. Do that night running stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we pay so much money out here. It ain't for the people, that's for sure. Yeah, I think it was 74, 75 today. It was perfect today. Nice and sunny.
You're gonna be heading out to some crawling event, Kurt, soon?
Sunday, little
Sunday?
comp.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are you bringing?
I'm bringing my Vanquish and my
I'll be back in a tick.
my Element Sendero. Do it like a C chassis
Okay.
comp. They call it a C chassis. It just has to have a C channel chassis, and that's nothing else. It could be modified or whatever. It could be done to it as long as it's got a stock chassis. 172 at night in St. Louis. Yeah, it's gonna be my first comp, so that'll be interesting.
Cool.
I'm actually in, you know. Appreciate it, James.
Are you still doing some oval racing, John?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because don't hear about that a lot. Last year you used to post a lot of videos, but you don't this year. You've been more relaxed on that.
I didn't race too much this summer.
Okay.
I was out playing with all the other stuff all summer long. But yeah, indoor. I can't do anything really all that much outdoors. I might as well go back indoor racing. Matter of fact, I've already posted 2 race videos in the last 2 weeks.
Okay. Cool. And how's
Man,
the?
oh,
Go
Hmm?
ahead.
go ahead. I was just gonna tell Nick if I had an big enough indoor area to race those mini Z's, I would get the mini Z's.
And John, how's the hobby shop going for the outdoor course and all that?
Oh, I haven't. I've already started just going indoors, working at the actual hobby shop.
Okay.
I haven't been working on anything on there.
Are they actually doing something indoors? Yes.
We're trying to get something started, but people got to hit the correct buttons on the keyboards and computers to get things we need to get things going.
Okay.
So you can't promote something if you don't have the key component for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Okay. I am back. Nick B, welcome in.
Oval racing outdoors is done for the year. Okay, so we got an indoor building which has a 50 by 30-foot track, and it's a little bull ring. And
Pickle X.
they just changed the setup on that track, and it went from a high banked clay oval last year to an absolute flat track clay oval this year.
You're smoking crack.
Who?
Oh, this stupid
Oh,
guy I watch.
Who's smoking crack, Kurt?
Oh, this Chico.
oh, you watch Chop Shop again?
I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I it popped in my head, Kurt. I'm like, must be Chico.
yeah. He's a pretty cool guy, but man, sometimes his pricing is woo.
A little expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
The auction's tomorrow.
Redneck was always looking for them Vanquish servos. He'd probably buy what, 2 of them there for $40 on
Yeah.
Chico's.
Tomorrow's the one on Muddy Tires on Facebook. Go watch him. He does auction for used stuff, and a lot of it is dirt cheap.
What's going on, Jimbo?
Jim's RC and bikes. What's happening?
What's he do, Kurt? Buy the product and strip it and sell the
Yeah,
parts.
he must. I think he buys in bulk,
Oh yeah.
buys lots and stuff, and then just whatever he parts it out and just sells it for a bid to win. So whoever, but you bid $1, nobody else bids against you. You get it for $1.
Wow.
And then shipping, of course, whatever, $5
Right.
or $10, whatever he chooses for shipping, but a lot of cheap stuff on there. Even doing the little bidding wars, it's still getting a great deal on them.
As long as the people they go stupid often on it.
No, not like Chico's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not even close. I mean, if it gets to anywhere near what it costs, everyone stops and goes, "You take it,"
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going over, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd
Of
like
course,
to.
if you get a nice piece, then yes, they're going to bid against each other. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick B, we appreciate you stopping in. Don't
Nick
forget to
D,
See you
type
later.
shout out in the chat bar and share your channel.
good to see you back in the chats again, Nick. That's for sure.
I went to a storage auction like that. And there's no, you don't have $2,000 or whatever, there's no use even going.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, my friend goes to one and there was no one there, and she won everything for like $30, all this shit. It's like 4 storage rooms. Like, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you
That's the
get
way it
lucky.
works.
You never know.
People's got certain storage outfits that they keep an eye on that maybe are a little higher end, and they just flock in there like crazy. And the normal
Yeah.
ones nobody shows up to.
See you, Mitchell. Have a good night, buddy.
See you, Mitch.
Later.
Yeah, I have Nathan. I watch his channel pretty regular. He's pretty good.
I like that skull. Think it's tall enough.
You definitely see it.
Well, it all depends on where's that servo sitting and where's the body and that motor hanging out.
Right there. It's got to go down a little bit. It's not quite on, but that's how it sits.
Did you ever consider actually mounting the servo in that blower on the hood to give yourself more room?
No, it fits good underneath.
Yeah, it does.
Just had to get them 2 little pieces of wood in there and glued it in there. I thought I was going to have problems with the clipless system, but it fits in there good. Then I'm probably going to drill this skull all the way out so I can push it down to where I want to have it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
glue
and
it,
then
and
put a
then cut the
spike on
top
top.
off.
Put a
Yeah.
spike on top.
Oh, I could have a spike on top too. That's a good idea.
Leave it that long and put like a pointy spike as
Yeah,
if it.
like they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Tank. I'm gonna do that. I won't leave it that. I'll cut it off a little bit, but because it is really long. So, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Figured the fellows on the panels would be surprised at the bug buddy on the Pimax.
Pain in my ass,
Oh,
X.
Pain in my
like
ass,
he
X.
like we was. Huh.
We're gonna teach you fluent redneck
Yeah, I
before it's
don't know
over
all
with.
them abbreviations and all that shit.
It sits really high. but it just works. You know, it looks like it would be top heavy as all get out, but it works.
Oh, yeah.
Pain in my axe.
Pain in your axle.
I forgot I give Kurt a blue wrench. Maybe I ought to revoke that thing.
I gotta stop putting stuff in Keith's box. It's getting heavy.
Yeah, tank.
A lot of crap in that thing.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in there.
Keith, do you use M4 bolts or just M3s?
I have no idea what kind of bolts I use.
I'm sure
Whatever
they're
I got, tank.
I got this case. I got 3 cases like this, but they're all M4. I know Traxxas has M4 on some of the cars.
Bigger
But,
stuff, the bigger stuff are M4s.
I'll just use what I need to use. Throw it in there.
I'll use it for something.
Yeah.
In state or state pen.
That's the bigger one like this, right?
no, they use the same one,
Okay.
the 2 and the 2.5, but it's
The
the diameter of the screw. It's a little bit bigger.
Oh, okay.
the only orange I look good in is the Tennessee emblem on a college football shirt.
Uh,
I missed a question and James answered it in the chat.
what was the question?
I don't know. I missed it.
Oh,
Apparently, my panel of experts missed it too.
Oh, there you go now.
Fire
I think they were just talking amongst
I think
themselves.
they've been chatting, yeah, for a while.
Yeah. I lost it a while back. They were just
Yes.
talking about different rigs.
I think DNA was asking about what kind of crawler. Man, it just comes down to what you like. That's all. You know, we're all.
In the terrain.
It all depends on what you like.
Yeah.
You like the look of that truck? Buy that truck, man. That's how I see it as.
Yeah,
You know,
I see it as
get a little bit of vice on it, and then, but if you like the way that looks,
part
yeah.
support.
If you like how it looks, you'll always be happy with it.
yeah, you're gonna like it, you know. And you could always do parts and put parts on it and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the only other thing. If you like it, that's the only thing I look for too.
Now,
I ain't never found it.
I think, was it last night or Sunday night we mentioned RC 4-wheel drives?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other night we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
No,
kind of expensive.
I really like those. Those are some of the best looking trucks
Yeah,
in the
they're,
market, in my opinion.
they're
Yeah.
scale for sure.
Yeah, they're
They
scale
definitely
trail.
scale.
They're
But
scale trail, not, you know.
I know for a fact that in my area, they're useless.
Yeah.
I could take the money that I would spend on something RC 4-wheel drive and buy 2 things that will work.
Yeah, but it all depends what your hobby is and what you do. If you're looking for really scale and scale it out, like put fishing rod, toolbox, and things like that in your truck.
Yep. Or if you want to go competition, right?
But- Yeah.
Well, the terrain, if I had a scale truck, the only terrain I've really got to drive it on is the grass in the yard around the shop here.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how tough they can take some terrain.
Yeah, you guys had that decent terrain out there where you guys crawl in the river down there by the dam.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
of that looks more like trail stuff than just actual crawl stuff.
The camera really doesn't do it justice.
No,
Uh,
I know some of it looks tough, but
the
it's not like going over boulders and stuff like
the
you saw
latest
me do the other day. Like
the latest
this.
video that I've released, that ledge is like 12 foot off the ground. It used to be a foot off the ground. And after the hurricane, it washed all the land,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the trees, all of that stuff just disappeared and it left a 12-foot crater.
Oops.
And now everything we got down there is a massive climb instead of a little climb. Yeah, if I could find one at a crazy good deal,
Well, that's I was hoping to win one from Sean for $10.
yeah,
He raffled off a couple of them.
You did win that 10-3.
Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think so, Nathan. I think it is. Well, it was yesterday's video or Monday. I release videos on Monday, so
Same to you. My wife just walked by flipping me off.
Yeah. Give her a kiss from Duckman.
Duckman says shove it. Duckman says shove it.
No.
RC Homesteader's in the house, and today is his birthday. Happy birthday!
Duckman's gonna be floating underwater here pretty soon. Yeah, right.
Money for that now.
Duckman, you suck.
Duckman will cook your wife breakfast. Yeah.
Uh,
Wow. Just make me lose that game.
happy birthday. Whose birthday?
It's RC Homesteader's birthday.
Oh, happy
He's got
birthday.
he's got some pretty cool stuff. Somebody show him how to type shout out in the chat and leave a link to his channel.
Yeah, just
down,
RCM, so
Ralph.
just type in shout out, one word.
You have a blue wrench, you can just go right to his thing. And I'm already subscribed. I thought it was.
Yeah, you drop his link for us, Kurt. You got a wrench.
Oh, I'm gonna have to spin.
Oh, that's right. You got the weather too in there, huh?
Yeah, I got the weather and
I'll spend $300 at the post office tomorrow, I bet you.
what's going on, Bill?
The
Welcome,
hell?
Bill.
Speak of the devil.
Uh-oh. Nightbot says, hold my beer. We're in trouble now.
Yeah, if you
There you
type
go, RC Homesteaders. Drop your link there for him. You guys go click on his link. See if you can get him up. Let's try to get him up to 500 subscribers. Oh no. Oh, he's already got 1,600. He don't need no more.
Mhm.
Huh, huh.
he does a lot of shorts,
Okay.
very cinematic, very creative. Uh,
Look, he's got his Capras out there. A lot of
that was
shorts with the Capra.
yeah, that was his birthday present.
Nice. Oh, nice
Yeah, I gotta start doing more videos.
four-wheel steer.
He's got a super nice CJ7 as well.
Yeah, you can see that in there too.
His, remember back in elementary school, had a smart aleck math teacher who was bragging about all the smart kids being born in November. And of course, I had to poke the bear and tell him that I was born in November too. And it seems that John Martin, his birthday's the day before mine. And then Josh from Jim's Hobbies birthday is the day after mine. So the smart guys in the panel were born in November too. Then we have Kurt, and Keith, and Tank. They smart guys too. They just wasn't born in
No, I'm
November.
just saying, we got say Keith and Tank and Guru, I think, are what the same thing, like 3 days in a row or something like that. Is that right,
Yeah.
Keith?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't seen Guru in a little while though.
No, he poked his head in here earlier.
Yeah, in the chat, but
And so
I haven't seen him on live.
Who's that?
Guru.
Jim's is November
Oh,
the
Guru.
25th.
Yeah.
Mine's the 14th. It's coming up really, really quick. I get to join the Senior Citizens Club officially. I've been cheating for years. Had a Kentucky Fried Chicken eating their senior meal.
Yeah, I'm 65.
I mean, when you can get 2 pieces of chicken, a biscuit, slaw, and a drink for $5 somewhere, you lie and tell them,
Nowadays.
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna
Scorpio
look at that.
Love, November the 6th, 1981.
I watched a video. It's like, you're old when it's like McDonald's hamburgers, Big Macs were like twice as big as they were and only $2,
Yeah. What was I doing in 81?
Uh,
I
other
think I
than
was
drugs,
chasing
I
little
don't remember.
young skirts around the campground trying to see what was under it and succeeding.
I was going to say kindergarten, first grade, somewhere in there, I think.
Not me. I was born in the 60s.
Yeah.
Probably doing martial arts in 81.
That's what those are, and they're fucking broken.
That's when I started, 81, 82, 83.
I wasn't a summer of love baby. I was My parents were snowed in the year of love. And you know what they did because they had me in November.
No, we don't know. Can you elaborate? What they did?
$6,000.
And that's why, wow, I didn't realize this, that my Capra had all those parts on it.
What's that?
Well, the Capra has all
Mhm.
deluxe fab parts on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find the drive shafts. See how much they were. Let's see what they come in though.
$43, not $47. I wouldn't mind turning 47.
So it does come with two. Okay. Bet you these links are for it too.
Oh,
Oh.
absolutely. How's them birds doing, homesteaders? They big as turkeys now? Good cheap servo. What is your idea of a cheap servo?
Amazon, the red ones.
Amazon, the red ones.
I think he's talking 24. So Amazon Red Ones isn't the answer.
If it's 24th, I
And
really don't.
Joras are cheap, I think.
ECXRC had some pretty good ones. I don't know if he still does.
Oh yeah,
The Bald Eagle and the Mighty Chihuahua
yeah.
Yeah, they say the ramp crabs are good for that small scale. I don't have any personal experience with everything.
Or torque.
Everything,
Yeah, the torque ones are pretty good.
everything I got is chimp scale, so
Yeah, I have one 8/16 scale and it's all stock electronics on it still. Although I do have a servo sitting there waiting to go in, and I just don't know if I want to waste that servo on it. And Jora are junk, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't. I've never used them. I just seen them.
it all depends on what you get from Endura. Some of the descriptions on things on Amazon aren't exactly the greatest.
Mofo's $35 servo is sold out.
That that mofo stuff moves pretty quick. I don't think they
Yeah.
can.
I was looking at one of his motors. I think I'm gonna go with the Holmes Hobbies.
He
The
makes
380.
1/10 scale.
But
Mofo makes 1/10 scale.
no, I don't think so. It's all 24,
Oh,
16. I'm looking for a new motor for the Capra. That's not gonna break my pocket. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been doing good. Bad reviews. I never even heard of a ramp crab.
Ramp crab's pretty big in the small scale world.
Oh, yeah. Homesteaders, yeah, Eco Power. I heard. I've never used one, but a lot of people have, and they've all gave it a thumbs up. And it's cheap. $4.75s.
There's a link for Tony CC.
Yeah.
Yeah, does he still sell all his stuff or?
He's got him in stock. That's why I went to go
Oh,
check.
okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on a site.
Yeah, he's not restocking all things, but some things, yes.
I bought his little work mat.
The
Yeah.
last video I watched or live stream I watched from him, he was getting back into selling pretty good, especially for the winter.
Yeah, he kind of he was working, so he had to do his work before his RCs.
Well, not only that, but with that whole Traxxas doing all that cease and assist to everybody. A couple years back, I kind of killed Tony's spirit in it.
Yeah. Crawling Chris. That's funny.
Homesteaders, are you going to do a Vader skid or what is that other one? What is that other company that makes the flat skids for the Capras?
I got it on my truck. They're actually a lot cheaper. Spare time hobbies?
Yeah, spare time hobbies. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
If you don't use either a Vader or a spare time hobbies skid, you have to trim into the link mount and they always break. So
Yeah.
yeah, Nathan, I think Endura stuff is only meant to work with Endura stuff. If you try to put something good on an Endura ESC, it'll never work.
MB100 Browns out with Mofo, Torque Beast 50. Hey, you gotta put a BEC on certain things, man, with too much power. The BEC in that ESC is probably not very good. I know just with the running my 2 servos on my Capra, I had to put a BEC because what's that? The Furatech wouldn't run them.
Yeah.
That was what the issue was last week.
That mean putting shit together incorrectly.
The the spare time hobby skid is the same as the Vader skid. I believe it's the same file.
It's exactly the same. Looks the same. Everything's the same. And it's probably $35 cheaper.
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper, half price.
Yeah.
But Vader skids sell out. Everybody buys us spare time hobbies till they sell out, and then Vader has them back in stock. It's probably the same company making them.
Huh. Yeah, I got the spare times hobbies in mine with the full size servo for the dig, which I don't know why I did that, but that's what I had at the time.
I think spare time hobbies is part of what is that? Team Garage Hack does the overdrive portal gears and a few other little odds and ends.
Yeah. Yeah, they do all the transmissions and stuff.
Chris, I won't even ask what you were doing or attempting to do when you did that one. He burned up his Hobby Wing Fusion Pro with a ProTech ESC and blew the BEC out of it.
I was gonna say, yeah, how'd you do that? It should be like a 7.4 BEC in that one. Although those Protex, that's what I got on the little Capra, and it was browning out left and right, man. Until I put the BEC in there. Castle Creations.
Yeah, didn't I think Reeves just come out with a
Plug and play, man. That
Yeah.
thing's super easy.
Yeah, it's are they about the same price as the
No.
no, I'm saying
Uh,
how much difference is there?
Reefs is probably another $10 or $15 more.
They're what, like $59 or something?
Yeah. But they're plug and play. You don't have to program them. You just plug them in.
I hadn't seen one to buy. I looked for them, but
They're on their website. I
they
think
were,
A-Man has them now too, I think.
yeah. When I looked, they were sold out. They were new.
Yeah, he went to RC Chop Shop, man. He's got them on his thing for $10, and then I think $7 shipping or something like that. So
Yeah.
$17, you can get a used one, but they look brand new. Mine worked perfectly fine. You just need the program chip for it, to program it.
Yeah, you need the live wire, right?
No, you're better off doing it through the computer, but I guess you
That's
could
what I'm saying.
probably might be able to use the live
That's
wire.
what it is. The live wire, isn't
Yeah,
it? Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because otherwise it's the Castle Link.
Or the Bluetooth, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Man, that SL3 transmitter, you need redirections for that, man. You can do it. You got to turn the wheel a certain way and hit the buttons a certain way.
What's he trying to do with the?
The endpoints.
Yeah. Set the endpoints on the SLT3.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's an absolute nightmare. And then
Yes.
you can even program that third channel depending on how the controller is set up to either be the directional or the crab walk.
Oh,
Everything that
ow.
comes through my door that has Spectrum stuff in it, I throw it right straight in the trash.
Yeah, so do I. I don't hate Spectrum. I just don't like it. Dude, you're smoking crack, dude.
It's got a Spectre motor. I either put a Holmes Hobby or a Hobby Wing in it. And
I don't
check
mind the motors. I don't care for the ESCs as much.
and I switched to a Flysky receiver. So
Yeah, I don't.
But then again, some depends on the version of the ESC you find, Kurt.
Yeah, the only one I use every once in a while is the 150,
Yeah,
the
and
6S.
yeah, and if it's the BLX 150, you'll use that thing all day long.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the old style one though.
I'm saying that's why I said it all
Yeah,
depends on which
yeah,
version. You know, you're talking
the newer
the
versions.
the Spectra Firma.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay. The old one, yeah, sure. You can't do nothing to tune it, but you know what? It just
you
rips.
can't do nothing to break it either. Yeah,
Exactly. You know,
yeah.
the worst you're gonna do is blow a bearing out in the motor, maybe.
My 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 Firma one, I've burned up a couple of them.
Well, yeah. That's why I said it depends on which one.
I've had a few radio links, and I don't have good luck with radio link.
All my radio links work good.
It's probably user error because I know they're good radios.
Yeah, the 4, the 6, both good. Even the 8 is decent. I mean, if you for crawling, it's perfect for crawling.
Yeah.
It's a lot too much stuff on there though to program, unless you're into that kind of stuff. I have it on my mini Capra with the front and rear steer, and it works great because you can 4 different buttons to do all the different steering and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do the Flysky GT5.
How do you like your Ecto 12? I've been looking at that, and I'm thinking that might be one of my next rigs next year.
From what I've seen of it in action, it does really well, Kurt.
Yeah, and I know you got to do some upgrades to it and stuff like that, but that's what's fun about crawlers now that I've gotten into is doing the little upgrades and tweaking them to see how good you can get them to crawl. And I like the Ecto one because it looks like you can put bigger tires on it and stuff, or not worry about it
That
rubbing the bodies.
it's like the Chevy looking right one, Kurt. The Ecto Duracast.
No, it's not the Chevy one. It's more of the
Like a Dodge Power Wagon.
yeah, like a
Old
power
Oh,
Dodge
wagon.
Power
okay.
Wagon.
Okay. The full body.
Yeah,
I like the Atlas. Does that have 2 speeds and locking diffs and stuff?
I don't think it has 2 speed.
No, it doesn't have
I
two
think
speeds.
it's just a locked crawler.
So yeah, it's just a little small 12 scale crawler.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 12 scale.
But I have a feeling it's kind of probably the same size as the Capra Mini, is what I'm thinking. I've never seen one up personal.
What was that?
The
The
12
Ecto
scale
12,
and Element,
Oh,
that-
okay, yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking it's probably pretty close to the Capra because the Capra's big for a 16 scale,
18th, get it right.
or 18 scale.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge for an 18th
Yeah,
scale.
right. So I'm thinking the 12 scale is probably going to be pretty close to that size.
DX5 Pro.
Yeah, you can have it. I know a lot of people that actually use it that like them. So
Like I
I
said,
just think,
the best thing I think on the X5 Pro is the amount of storage for control for cars. Because other than that, you can't really one hand steer because that wheel is like in the next country.
yeah, I just see it as how many cars do you have? You know, if you only have a few cars, that's one thing. But when you have a bunch of cars and you want to put them on each one on one of those receivers, they're 60, $70 for receivers. Easy.
I really wanted the Noble NV4 Pro, but I've got so many vehicles. The receivers are ridiculous priced.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about $34 or something like that, depending on which ones you get.
I mean, I'm getting uh, the 6-channel Flysky receivers for the GT5. I get 2 of them for $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a Spectrum, a 6 channel and a Spectrum's $99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Yeah, I got my Noble. I like my nice controllers. But yeah, you're right. I always look at the getting another receiver. I'm like, man, do I want to spend that $40 on a receiver or $40 on a part? Huh.
Yeah. When I look at it, I think I've got 10 trucks, and that's $400 for just receivers.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's why
I
you
go,
split them up a little bit too, and just take your time buying a couple here and there.
unless you do what Dennis and Eric did and go get that what was it, MT10 or the
12.
MT12?
Yeah.
I think it was MT10, isn't it?
Good night, Carl and Chris.
All right, Chris.
They are.
see you, Chris. Thanks for stopping in.
Later, Chris.
Yeah, the radio links are
Radio Link. Yep.
they're pretty cheap.
They are cheap. You can get a bunch, and you can get the ones without gyro in it, or the ones with gyro in it.
Mhm.
The ones without gyro are even cheaper. They're still 6 channel. You don't
Yeah,
need
no.
a gyro in a 4x, a crawler. So that's just like the Radio Link. If you buy the little 4 channel ones, you can get 2 of them for under $20.
The problem I had with Radio Link, and I say it's probably user error. I had it on my Capra, and I used the VR knob, the channel 3 for rear steer. And if I turned it full lock to the left, the Capra would back up on its own, like it was in cruise control. And if I turned it full lock to the right, it would go forward by itself.
Yeah, that was user error right there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Because you
there's
can mix.
something in a sub trim or a mix
Yeah,
there.
you had a mixing on or something like that, maybe.
so you're trying to climb a rock and steer with it, and all of a sudden you back up.
So that's how that Radio Link, the new one, the 8, that one's got all that fancy stuff in it. Mix different channels and having 2 different things.
I find it more complicated though.
Yeah, right?
They've have not simplified the menu. It's kind of weird.
I had to watch a video and I still couldn't, even following the guy on the video, I couldn't figure out how to do what he did. I got a lot of the channels separate, but he had the back rotating knob to where you can actually drive and steer the front and drive and steer the back, so you can just do the back a tiny bit with the knob, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I watched that video, I don't know how many times.
That's in the mixing.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to do it though. I kept getting lost. 100 plus car storage and rear steer multifunction. Yeah, that 100 car, man.
I hadn't tried any FPV stuff.
Yeah, me either.
Mm. Nah, if I wanted to do FPV, I'd stare at the screen right here and watch videos. play on the Xbox or whatever, you know. That's what the guys were trying to do, racing and race the infractions and stuff like that on the big track that we race on. And the one guy was trying to do it, and it's like, dude, you're sitting here watching a TV screen and watching your car drive around the track through the TV screen. I'm all, that doesn't make any sense. You could have stayed home and done that, you know. You're supposed to be up on the stand racing, you know, driving that thing. But everybody has fun in their own ways, I guess.
Yeah, I had a Radio Master TX16S Mark II flight controller, and I couldn't make it do nothing.
You need to talk to Unknown and Dennis. Unknown knows that thing. He's a nerd though, so he figured all that stuff out right away. And that's why I never got one. I said, no, it's too complicated. But once you learn, you don't have to ever buy receivers again, you know?
Yeah.
They just use whatever you have.
Yeah, whatever
except
came in the
for-
car.
Except for the Traxxas ones, I think it was.
Yeah.
The one Traxxas one.
I think
The 2
Traxxas and the Noble 4 stuff you can't use for sure.
I think that's why Flysky come out with the Noble 4.
Stop
Because was to stop Radio Master from
taking their stuff. Yeah.
taking their stuff pretty much.
I don't know. I like the Noble 4. It's my favorite controller. So if it breaks, I'll definitely buy another one. I actually do like the Flysky better than the Radio Link. A lot. Even my GT5. I like it better than my Radio Links.
I guess I'm just partial to the GT5.
I mean, the Radio Link is good for speed runs because of the long distance
Yeah.
on the 6.
I come up with a new, dare I say it, 3D printer file for the GT5.
Hmm.
This is the find my mouse here.
Yeah, they're not cheap at all, Dan. Huh. But once you get one, you know, it's you'll fall in love with it.
This is the extended base for GT5, so you run a bigger battery in it than.
Oh, nice.
And it replaces the door. You just slide it on and lock it in. If you want to run a 3000 pack LiPo in it, it'll fit.
Yeah, you can only get what I get. What is it, 450 or something like that fits in that thing, and that's it.
I think mine's got a 1500 in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's small.
Yeah, yeah, that must be a skinny.
Yeah, it's a little tiny thing.
Yeah.
Mine, yeah, I got a 45 or 450 in it, but I got to cram it in there. But I have a couple of them, so, you know, I take with me just in case. I don't think I've ever gone through one in a day.
Yeah, I charge mine like once a month.
Yeah, I guess so. Wear the headset and feel like you're in the real driving. Yeah. Huh.
So, fellas, it is 11:30 at night.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It has been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
We really getting into it. It's that time in for another week or till tomorrow when our good buddy Tank posts a live stream on his channel. And what Josh doing one on Friday nights now? Jim's Hobbies.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then Saturday nights, we got KBRC 13 doing live streams at 9:30. Then Sunday night, Kurt's RC is our host, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And me and these guys will be back next Wednesday on my channel. Guess we're going to say our
Yeah.
goodbyes. And since Tank's on the bottom of my screen, we'll start with him.
I'll see you all later. Thanks for doing this. It was a lot of fun. Cheers.
We'll move on to Kurt. He was next to last in.
Appreciate the invite. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming. Y'all have a great week.
KBRC.
Jackman's got some
13.
competition.
Yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for the invite, Redneck. Appreciate it.
And JMRCs.
Thanks for having me, and see everybody on the next one.
And for me, I appreciate everybody that stopped in, everybody that chatted, everybody that dropped a link, and everybody that subscribed. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Peace out.
Now, if I can figure out how to stop this.